Right. God bless everybody. Welcome to another episode. This is part 2. We're back in Ethiopia. I'm in Addis Ababa again. I enjoyed my first time here a couple of years ago, so now I'm back to show you more attractions, restaurants, some museums, and maybe visit another city or two here in Ethiopia. Again, it's the cradle of humanity, one of the oldest countries in the world for many things. So we're going to explore, try to give you a nice 360 view of how things look now, 2 years after. And just keep in mind, this country is very Orthodox Christian, so a lot of people don't like the cameras. But it's always good to ask before you start to shoot. You get permission before you enter a building that does not allow cameras. So I have my GoPro and my phone I'm going to use. I'll show you around a little bit more. Like, share, subscribe. Have a jobless day. Okay, as you can see, this is a car area, dealership. And I see a lot of electric cars now. 2025 versus 2 years ago when I was here. Very popular. So we're going to take a walk, start this walking tour. We're going to go to a park, it's called Unity Park. And supposedly there's a Bob Marley statue in there. I'm a big fan. So we're going to check it out. See if we can bring our GoPro, if not our smartphone camera in there, take some pictures and videos. But yeah. Start my walking tour here. I'm gonna go down the street here. It's like a little circle roundabout. Always use the crosswalk if you can. Yeah, welcome back to Addis Ababa. This is part 2. You can check out the first video there. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Okay, there's a crosswalk. Nice little market here on the street. Pick up your fruits and vegetables. There is supposed to be the largest market in Africa here. Try to visit that on this episode here. I might break this episode down in a few other ones. Well, you know, there's another obelisk straight ahead there. Okay, we're gonna walk to the Unity Park. Nice little 360 view here, how things look. Alright, so this is Bole Road. Get your height. Regency Hotel there. The main road here in Addis Ababa. A lot of construction. The city is growing pretty fast. So we're walking now to it's called Union Park. It's a popular park here. If you check out my first Addis Ababa episode, you'll see I went to Friendship Park, which is actually right across the street from just how it looks downtown here. And then we're going to continue on. I'll leave some restaurants, some attractions and things you can check out while you're here in Addis Ababa. This is just part 2. It's a pretty big city. Like, share, subscribe. Nice clean roads. That's your recyclable, put your waste where it goes there. On the way to the museum. Excuse me, the Union Park straight ahead. Take this road here. Give you a nice little view of Addis Ababa here. Okay guys, so we finally made it inside the Unity Park. I paid about 2,600 Ethiopian birr. It's about 20 bucks. So here's a description here. It's located on the premises of the Grand Palace, composed of various historical, natural, cultural sites. Unity Park is composed of 7 sites. These include the Black Main Lion, indigenous plants, garden, pavilions, which show the cultural, historical, natural treasures, a series of historical buildings and their exhibitions. You can read that more there. So yeah, let's do this walking tour here of Unity Park. As you can see, this is the entrance here, popular for photos. There's a cafe here as well. So yeah, let's start this walking tour. See what else we can find. Okay, let's start this walking tour of Unity Park here in Addis Ababa. Give you a nice little 360 view of how things look here. It's a popular attraction here in the city. So if you like to visit, this is how it looks. Or if you can't visit, you still see how it looks. There's different sections of it. There is no other cameras except for your phones that's allowed inside the park, like, to be honest, most parks and buildings here in Addis Ababa. They're very sensitive with cameras, but phones are lucky. So it's a good thing I use both my GoPro camera and my smartphone. So now I'm using my smartphone. Now you can see how it looks. All right. I want to see the Black Main Lion. I'm a big fan of big cats, so this is just another section of it here. Try to show you most of this park, if not some of it. Okay, here's another section. It's in English and Amharic, so that's great. So this is the Blue Nile Fall. Ethiopia has a lot of natural beauty. So the Nile River actually starts here in Ethiopia. Some artifacts here. Very nice. There's several dozen different tribes here in Ethiopia. I'll leave some links in the description of some history of Ethiopia. There's some baboons that's native to Ethiopia as well. All right, let's continue walking here. Then I'm gonna take you to a cafe, show you a couple other attractions. In this episode, I'm gonna break up this Addis Ababa into multiple episodes. Try to keep my videos within 30 minutes to an hour. Very nice. Ooh, I see some animals there to the straight ahead there. Some zebras, aka zebras. So yeah, this is a great way to come and walk around a little bit, get some exercise for the day, learn a thing or two about a thing or two, right? I'll try to visit another city or two here in Ethiopia on my trip. Okay, I see some animals. So I was in Kenya before I came here. You can check out those episodes there. So here's Ethiopia. Also have some animals here. Giraffe, zebras. So there you go, straight ahead. Let's zoom in a little bit. Got the city in the background, very nice. There's your zebra. Very nice view. Got your giraffe there. If you check out the Giraffe Center in Nairobi, you see they have a giraffe conservation where you can feed the giraffes. But here at this Unity Park, I don't believe you can feed them. But you do see them there. And there's 3 different species. The rock-chow giraffe is endangered there in Kenya. I'm sure in Ethiopia here as well. Very nice. You see this cafe there. You can cool off. Get some wildebeest straight ahead. Very nice. I believe this is the closest I've ever been with a zebra. The zebra's there, grazing. See how they look like horses? And donkeys. They're all related. All right, let's walk down here. Very well manicured, as you can see. Upkeep, very clean. Get some more animals over here. I like how they incorporated that. In this big city, you have this Unity Park. You can come and relax, take a break. See some ostriches. This looks like another obelisk. Very iconic here in Ethiopia. Ethiopia is the first for a lot of things. Christianity, there's even Judaism here, there's Muslims here, Abrahamic religions here. Ah, there's your ostrich. The largest land bird. Right there. Very fast too. Okay. Let's see if we can read some things about. There's the ostrich. Wow, he's curious. He's like, "What's up, David? What you got for me?" You don't want those bad boys to kick you. Come on. Come say hi to me. I know you're curious. I'm curious too. You're beautiful. Yes, you are. You're still living. Mm-hmm. Hey. He's like, "Hey, I'm hungry. What you got?" It's the first time I've ever been up close to an ostrich. Hey, buddy. Yeah? Beautiful. There you have it. Okay, here's another section. I like how they added some national and local history here in the park. It says Tigri. And you have your obelisk. I'm assuming this is another antique, ancient obelisk. They're all over the world. There's definitely a meaning. There's like the sun god. His name is Re. And supposedly it touches eternity on top there. If you go to my Cairo, Egypt episode, you see, I believe that's the first obelisk. All right, what we have in here? Okay. Got some local pottery, traditional food in Tigri. Oh, porridge. Okay. Let's continue on. What else we can find here at the park? Okay, so we're at another section of the Unity Park. We got some birds here I've never seen before. There's one. Look like some duckies. It's a pretty big park, actually. So dedicate, I would say, 2 hours to touring this Unity Park here. Very relaxing. Here's some water flowing. They incorporated that as well. Okay, so this is more like a little bird area. You're chilling by the water there, see? And it's pretty much netted, the canopy. That way you don't fly away. But yeah, closest to their natural habitat here. Beautiful. Let's get a little bit closer here. Unity Park here in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Hey, cute duckies. All right, let's go find us some lions, eh? Okay, we got another section here, a little bit closer to these giraffes. If you check out my giraffe center, they're in Nairobi, Kenya. So these look like the Maasai giraffes here. Ooh, look like they're eating that prickle leaf there. So the Maasai are the largest of the giraffes. And the Rothschild are the endangered ones. Mixed in with the zebras here. I see some wildebeests as well, straight ahead. You see them? Very nice. Hey, buddy. You chilling? Yeah. Beautiful. So here you can't feed them, but you can watch them eat. So if you want to feed some giraffes, you can go to Nairobi, Kenya, to the giraffe center there. Some local trees here. Right next to this giraffe area, you can buy some refreshments, ice cream and some drinks, cool off. The weather here is great in Addis Ababa. High about 80, low about 60-ish most of the year. It's mostly dry in the city. There's a couple months of rainy season, but that's about it. It's like a year-long spring pretty much here in Addis Ababa. Mostly due to the high elevation. We're pushing, what, 7,600 feet here in Addis Ababa. It's a very comfortable climate. Popular for, you know, tourists and even residency as well. All right, so we got some more birds here. Again, the park is overlooking the city. And there's another park close by. You can check out my first Addis Ababa. You'll see I went to Friendship Park. So now we're at Unity Park. I decided to come back here because I had such a good time the first time. Got some birdies here. Hey. What else we got here? See if we can spot us a lion, eh? And this plant here is the giraffe for eating it. I can't believe it because it has these prickles on there. All right, well manicured, beautiful. Let's go find us a lion, eh? Lionists. There's a female lion and the male lion. Ooh, I think I see. Is that? Oh, those are baboons. Sorry, I thought they were lions. So you have baboons here in Ethiopia as well. What's up, buddy? You good? Try to keep cool during the day here. All right, let's continue on. I love how it's nice and clean, well manicured. It's worth the $20, right? The locals actually pay much less, like 300 birr. Tourists, we pay much more, but it's fine. Okay, so there's your lions. Kenya also has lions, and Ethiopia has lions as well. Hey! A lot of them, they rest during the afternoon. Okay, so you have different species of lions. Here's one of them. Beautiful. So those are lioness. The male lion has this mane around his neck. And supposedly here in Ethiopia you have like the black mane. This is clearly a different species of lion because their mane is lighter in color, like a tannish color there. See that? Very nice, beautiful. So they're mostly in packs. They're gonna do little smoochies. Beautiful. Okay, here's your description. So these lions, I'm told they're the white lions, and that's their habitat. Pretty big, large range actually. Most of Africa, the Middle East, and Asia there. Tigers are not local to Africa. Definitely lions. Okay, what else we got here? Nice little view there, 360 view. Everything is a few directions there if you get lost. You can find your way around. Overlooking the city. Oh, nice. I finally get to see some cheetahs. Straight ahead there. Let's get a little bit closer. I can see them. So there's Friendship Park, straight ahead. I went there the first time I came to Addis Ababa. Beautiful park, right next to Unity Park, so you can do both in a day if you choose. Enjoying my time here in Addis. These beautiful white lions. So these are the white lions here. And I see some cheetahs, so I'm gonna get closer. Check out the cheetahs. The fastest land animal in the world. So let's see how this footage comes out on my smartphone here. I have a 4K 60 frames per second there. Alright. There's your cheetahs. Relaxing in the shade. Supposedly they're good for pets, cheetahs. They're a little bit different than the large cats. They're incredibly fast, mostly because they're body built. So here's some information there, and their range, as you can see, southern Ethiopia there, you have cheetahs, most of Kenya, Tanzania, all the way down South Africa there. Beautiful animals. And you have some Sahara cheetahs as well. They're critically endangered. They live mostly in the Sahara area. So there's your cheetahs. Nice. All right. So you have this section here. It's called the aquarium section. Okay, so they have some sea life, aquatic life as well. Here at Unity Park. See how it looks on the inside here. Oops. Alright, so we're inside. We have the aquarium. What kind of fishes you have there? Very nice. I love fishes as well. This one's here as well put together. Freshwater fish. fishy. Definite eel, right? Beautiful. A lot of the eels are electric. You have another one back there, chilling behind the rock. Very nice. I'm glad they incorporate some aquatic life here at the Unity Park as well. Beautiful. All right, let's see what else we can find. Ooh, look at that huge tortoise right here. Look at that bad boy. Grazing. They live to be over a century, by the way. And you got some peacocks straight ahead. Very nice. You got some white peacocks there. Traditional peacock straight ahead. Beautiful feathers there. And you got the tortoise. It's grazing. Hey, buddy. Love you some grass, huh? Very nice. So peaceful, right? All right, so you have some African wild dogs. And yes, they're related to dogs. They have this particular squeaking sound. Let's see if they know this international doggy call. I see some ears peeking out. They have some large ears too. See them straight ahead. During midday, most of the mammals, they like to cool off because it's warmer during the midday. But I see them. See them straight ahead there in the shade. Some African wild dogs. All right, so we are going to wrap up this Unity Park tour here. See what else you can find, but I believe that's it. And check out a couple other attractions here in the city. Like, share, subscribe. Have a jobless day. Okay, go up these steps. It's like a little pavilion area. Awesome view of the city there. Nice. First time for me as well, so you're viewing this together for the first time. Looks like we have another little area you can eat. Wow, beautiful garden. Great for picture taking here. Right here in Unity Park. Okay, I just entered this building here. Check out the architecture on the inside. Let's see what information here. Banquet Hall is one of the historic buildings in the Grand Palace, Unity Park. This hall was where the emperor mainly served banquet to the nobility, aristocrats, soldiers, and the mass, and occasionally hosted delegates and leaders from foreign countries. The reason why it was named Gabon, the emperors of Ethiopia, governs the people not only with formal government structure, stipends and bonuses, but also with banquet. This banquet enables them to amass and woe the soldier to their ties. Aristocrats and armies at regular intervals in the hall known as the banquet hall during festive days and on other occasions, even though the king himself is sovereign to collect tax known as Gabon in Hahadik. He told and serves to his people. Thus, customary, his service was considered to the Gabon, to his people. Due to this belief, the ceremony come to be named Gabon, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So there's a little historical content there for you. So the last emperor, descendants of King Solomon and Queen Sheba, was Haile Selassie, and he has a palace here as well. And they reigned for hundreds of years, if not thousands of years. So this is the historical meaning here, the Unity Park. And there you have it. Let's get a little bit closer here. Very nice. All right, and I'm assuming it's one of the kings here in the past in Ethiopia. Let's get a little bit closer there. Zoom in. There you have it. That is not Haile Selassie, but one of his relatives there. Ethiopia is no longer a monarchy. It's a federal democratic republic. And I'll leave some links that you guys can learn a thing or two, some historical content about here in Ethiopia. Okay, right outside here, looks like we have a little fountain area and some refreshments. Well put together, this Unity Park. Beautiful. Got some different vendors straight ahead there. You want some food, some drinks. There you have it. Okay, you have another section here of the Unity Park. Throne House. That's what this is here. Very popular for picture taking, looks like, and weddings. Let's see if we can go inside here to the Throne House. As you can see, a lot of folks come here to take their wedding pictures. What we got in here? Throne House. Okay. Just went to the first level. Now we're on the top level. All put together here. Okay, so we're going to enter this building. It's called the Torn House. This is where they have the meetings, supposedly. Again, this is your last emperor of Ethiopia there. I'll leave some videos in the description that way you can review for yourself. You get some different attractions, sites here in the country of Ethiopia. It's very nice there. Looks like different resorts. I do like the architecture in here. See that? Chandeliers there. It's beautiful. Antique curtains. Okay, so again, Ethiopia did have a dynasty, right? Monarchy. There's a crown there. Looks like we have another crown here. And that's a figure there of Haile Selassie. The last emperor of Ethiopia. He has a palace here in the city as well. I'll try to view that. So there he is. Try to get a little bit closer there. Very nice. There's some crowns here. Emperor Haile Selassie crown. Nice. That's how it looks. Beautiful. And we have another one here. What's this? Emperor Menelik II hat. I'll definitely rock that hat. Friendship Square. Some more attractions here in the city you can check out. Friendship Park. Beautiful park, especially now after 2 years. Well manicured. And then you have in Tutu. Again, if you check out my first Addis Ababa video, you'll see I went to this Tutu Park as well. And then this Unity Park. Very nice. Get some more information here. Throne House. Okay, so that's where we're at now. Then you have Haile Selassie coronation in 1930. He ruled for a long time. All right, let's wrap up this episode here. There's another section of the Unity Park overlooking the city. Very nice. Again, dedicate a few hours to tour this park because it's pretty big. Try to find the black line there. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, look at that view. Beautiful. All right, let's see if we can find it. We are wrapping up this Unity Park episode here. As you can see, it's all manicured. A lot of greenery. Got some architecture there. Cool little turtle. All right. Let's find our way to back to the exit. And wrap up this episode. Like, share, subscribe. Hope you like my channel so far. As you can see, it's a very naturalist theme. Learn a thing or two as you travel. Different locations, different cities. Very big park here. You got some souvenir shops there. It's little kitty. Hey, kitty. Pick up some souvenirs as well here at Unity Park. That's how it looks. Beautiful. You got a little kitchen area there. If you want something to eat. Different areas. And this is where the exit is. This mama's kitchen there. You see that? Hey, kitty. Hungry? Yeah. All right. Let's wrap up this episode here of Unity Park. It's like a nice little spot. You can grab some dinner. They do close at 5 p.m. local time. Make sure you're here before that. Give you a couple hours to walk around. Enjoy this beautiful park here. Okay, catch you on the next episode. God bless. Okay, we're gonna check out the black lion. Supposedly it's critically endangered, so they keep it tucked away in this special chamber tunnel area here. Let's go take a peek. Black main lion. Yes. As you can see there, there's a special chamber for it. Named for its distinctive black mane. The black maned lion is genetically distinct from all other lions in Africa. They're believed to live in the Hernam forest and yeah, try to pronounce that there. Okay, it's here. Ah, beautiful, yeah? Ah, there you go. So you see that? Let me zoom in. You see the black mane? So we have the white line we saw, and now this is the black line, yeah? Thank you, thank you. Okay, finish. All right, Unity Park. Okay, this is the exit. And definitely gonna take a photo here. As you can see, beautiful park, Unity Park. Check this place out. It's been a nice evening, a morning here. All right, let me take a picture of this bad boy. Okay, back at the exit and the entrance to Unity Park. This is how it looks as you enter the park and exit the park. You got a little cafe there. ATM, you can get some cash there. Very nice. I'm impressed. Definitely worth the $20 entry fee to enter the park here. The Unity Park. There's your little coffee shop there. You can get some coffee. Caldi's Coffee, that's the name there. Jobless. All right, so we're in the Mesco Square area. Take your buses there. There's another cultural center here in Addis Ababa. And above us is a train system. So you can take the train here as well. Very lively city. A lot of activities, sights and scenes here. There's a nice 360 view. All right, so we're gonna go to another attraction. And it's called the Lion of Judah statue. Let's go take this way. As you can see, you got a nice little bike path. You choose to ride your bike, jogging, walking as well. Right here in downtown Addis Ababa. Got some high-rises buildings all around here. So there's your train system. Looks like an electric train system as well. Some souvenir shops there. That's a pretty tall building there. I'm sure it's a bank. See it? Yeah, welcome to downtown Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, part 2. My second time here in 2 years, so I want to see more attractions here in the city. So that's what this episode is about. So let's go to the Lion of Judah statue. This is your location here. Ebro Hills, Ethiopia. So there you have it, straight ahead. First time for me viewing it as well. I'm going to take some pictures here next to this building, Eagle Hills building there. Nice little 360 view. Oh yeah, let's go take some pictures, get up close and personal here. All right, we're getting up close and personal. Just want to touch it. This is one of your founding leaders here in Ethiopia. I'm sure that's Emperor Menelik and his family here. So Ethiopia was mostly a monarch ruled by kings and queens. There's another one here. But yeah, this is your Lion of Judah statue there. Very nice one. So it's no longer, the last emperor was Haile Selassie. And so now it's a federal democratic republic form of government. Very nice. So now you see how it looks. Nice 360 view here in downtown Addis Ababa. Okay, so right down from that Lion of Judah statue, there's another statue called the Lion of Judah Monument. That's a beautiful building there. I remember 2 years ago when I was here, they were still working on it. And I was walking by and I saw this clothing store here for men. They have some really nice jackets and hats. So I had to stop so you can check this place out. As you can see where it's at. Let me just show you real quick inside. Hey. Some really nice jackets. I like the rugged look. Not too big on shopping anymore, but every now and then I grab a few things. Very nice material here. Yeah, come check this place out. Right next to that Lion of Judah monument. Look at this one here. Very nice material. And you can get some good deals, especially if you have the US dollar. 1 US is about 130 Ethiopian birr. Thank you, I'll be back. Most people here speak English. It's not the official language, but we'll get by. Okay, thank you. All right, let's head down to the Lion of Judah monument. Straight ahead on this road. I try to keep my episodes within 30 minutes to an hour. And then I might break it up into different episodes here in Addis Ababa. Looks like the tallest building here in the city there. All right, so we're close to the Lion of Judah monument, but I have to show you this little area here, right across from it. So these different souvenirs you can come check out here. I think I'm gonna pick up a few myself. So there's your emperors there. And then it stopped here. Very nice, they got some nice things here. Got some necklace bracelets there. Got some shirts there. I think I'm gonna have to check this spot out. Right now, just looking that way you can see where it's at. Right across the street here. Alright, we're gonna cross. Got different little shops here as well. So straight ahead is the Lion of Judah monument. I believe it's the original one here in Addis Ababa. Take some pictures. See that straight ahead there? That's it. It's called the Lion of Judah monument. Beautiful. Alright, let's get a little bit closer and take some pictures. So this is downtown Addis Ababa. Definitely come visit. Very historic city and country here in the world. All right, let's cross the street safely. And we'll check out right there. Okay, so we made it. This is the older Lion of Judah monument, and the one we saw earlier, Lion of Judah statue. Very nice. Let's see, they have English here as well. Jubilee Imperial, Her Majesty Haile Okay, November 1955. Alright. There you have it. Pretty interesting architecture, don't you think? Get some lights on there for nighttime it glows. Looks like they have a restaurant right behind it. Beautiful. This is the Lion of Judah monument next to this huge building there, very tall. All right, let's wrap up this episode, grab me some dinner, and we'll do another episode. There's a lot to see here in Addis Ababa. Nice little 360 view. So this street is called Gambia Street. That's where you'll find those two Lion of Judah statues there. Okay, I'm gonna get something to eat. Oh, Ras Hotel. Okay. Nice little view of that. If you want to stay in this area. Downtown. I passed a little juice bar earlier, so I'm gonna stop by there and see how it looks on the inside. It's called Juice Plus. Juice, salad, pizza and burgers. Right there. Alright, get you a little bit closer here. There you have it. Juice Plus. I try to eat healthy. Oh, nice. See, it's been there since 1955, looks like. Okay, let's sit down and grab us some meat. Alright guys, that's how the menu looks. It's called Juice Plus. You have it in the Amharic and English. Very convenient. It's not a British colony, but the British helped Ethiopia during World War II. And looks like they have breakfast as well. Show you how it looks. I'm going to order and then eat here. As you can see, very beautiful. Nice little view there. Okay, so at the Juice Plus here off Gambia Street, right next between the two Lion of Judah monuments. So I ordered the, as you can see, I try to eat healthy. Got your salad here, comes with the spread, and I got the healthy mix juice. It's like mango, carrot juice mix. Check this place out. I'm gonna wrap up this episode now. Okay guys, thanks for joining me on this walking tour. As you can see, I like to walk. It's a good exercise, and then I finished with a healthy meal. As you can see, that beautiful salad here and that carrot and mango juice I'm about to devour. So I'm gonna wrap up this episode and break up this part 2 to Addis Ababa into a few different episodes. Definitely gonna try to visit a city here, another one, because the first time I wasn't able to visit because of some conflicts here in the city, in the area. So hopefully it's better now. But yeah, like, share, subscribe. God bless. Peace be with you. Take care.